Hello, welcome. I'm going to bring in the other crew. Welcome, and we're live. Welcome to New Year, New You 2022. How exciting. Week number 3 of 8. How has it been going? How was last week that you got to sit in that new breath to create more of a balanced approach, perhaps more of a, homeostasis. We're always going for balance. We're always going for the homeostasis within the body, more of a balanced approach to your awareness as you start to take a look at how you're showing up in your every waking minute and deciding what that new you looks like. What is it that you want to change? What is it that you want to shift? Now, if you're not starting to feel a little discomfort, then you're not making much of a shift. Because when we take ourselves out of our pre-programmed lives that we're living in, and as long as we don't have an intention or a goal that we're working towards every single day, then we are just overlaying our lives with the same programming. Now, that might seem a little scary, or that might say, no, that can't be. Well, then if it can't be, then what's being injected that's new into you? And that's the trick. But we get to decide. And if you don't decide, it gets decided for you, whether it's other people, person, places, situations, experiences, or thoughts. My favorite phrase is, where your thoughts go, energy flows. And where your thoughts go, that then provides the area in which you're going to pay attention. So if we step it back, it comes back to the thoughts. And the thoughts are pre-programmed conditioning from when you previously 7 years old, when we were in that theta download stage, where the first 7 years of our lives are as a human, are documented to show that we are simply in a download state because we need to be in a position that we can take care of ourselves if something should go awry. And when they look at the gorillas, in fact, are in theta mode up until they're 10. They're with their mother until they're 10, and they're watching every single move and learning how to survive in the wild. We are no different. We just have a different wild. Not really sure which one's better, but we have a different wild. Anyways, back to this. So here we are. We're on week 3. I have the third most, you put them in an order. We've got awareness, we've got breathing, and today is what I would classify as one of the most key principles for your success in creating change or healing or whatever it is that you want in your life. Change will occur, and it will also offer healing if that's your desire, if that's your intention for your overall grand scheme of things. You can have an overall intention, and then you can have simply the focus of the day that's going to be that commitment, that word. So if you have an overall intention, then from there you set your goals or your plans, and then each time you make a commitment to that plan. And it's the commitment that is the most important piece. I can sit here and talk to you for the next 8 weeks. And if you don't make a commitment to the change, you're just listening, you're still going to get something. You're going to get one step closer to actually bringing it into a realization. And that's okay. Be gentle with yourself. You might just want to listen. And then next time you can go back and you can re-listen. Or you might want to come in and see me and have that support of almost like that personal trainer to your energetic fitness, which in my opinion is your most important form of fitness. If you're not working with your energetics, then you're not really working with much at all. Because it's this grounded place that you need to make that space for that change. Otherwise, you're just tacking in another thing and another thing and another thing. And you think, oh my gosh, I have no space or time for me. That's because we need to make space. So that's what we're doing here, taking a look how you're spending your every single waking hour and making that space for change, letting go of some of the baggage, letting go of some of the, sometimes you need to decommit to something in order to recommit to something. How bad do you want this? How bad do you want to change? How bad do you want this new thing, this new life, this new experience, this new you? Anything is possible, but we have to make that decision. And then we have to commit to making small incremental steps that in the end will create that new environment, that new you, that new neural pathway in your mind. And get excited about it, inject some fun about it. So when you woke up this morning, did you pick up your phone to turn off the alarm and then got swiping, got to taking a look at the weather, seeing the weather warning or the sunshine or the rain or the snow? Did you get to do a meditation first thing in the morning? Did you do some bed yoga this morning? Was the first thing that you did when you got out of bed, go brush your teeth so you could reduce the bacteria that they swallow as soon as we wake up in the morning? Different things that offer you different opportunities. And trying new things, going into the unknown. Oh, I'm going to try doing this today. I'm not going to have coffee today. I'm going to have tea, or I'm going to have nothing, or I'm not going to have breakfast. I want to see how long I can fast today. I want to, change up my body a little bit, whatever that might be. But for here and for right now, I want to just focus on one thing again today that you can take into this week, and that is working with grounding. You see, when we go into change, our body goes into fear and survival, and we'll go into self-sabotage. We want to be in a place where the body feels safe. And when we keep our commitments to ourselves, the body realizes that we're even in a greater place of safety because we're not breaking agreements. Once we start breaking agreements with what we've committed to, the body goes, oh, well, there they go again. Can't trust them. High alert, high alert. They're making they're not on the pre-programmed programming. High alert, don't go there. Don't do that. They create a stress, or they create a worry, or they create a distraction. Oh, what about, maybe I should check in with my mom. Oh, I have this, I have to do this, or I need to call this person, or I should do this, or I haven't spoken to this person in a long time and they're on my mind. Maybe I should give them a phone call. First things first, you commit to what you did, what your commitment is to you. And I'd like to encourage you to find a morning practice, something that you can step into yourself and say, I love you. I support you. I hear you. I see you. I want to be you. And this is the plan. This is the plan. This is my plan. This is who I want to be. I want to be happier. I want to reduce my commitments in a certain area so I can recommit to myself. I want to feel good in my body. I want to feel grounded. I want to feel centered in my heart when I walk and talk and speak and act and experience in my day. And I want to feel this connection to source. I want to feel this connection to something other. I want to be able to tap into that other piece, whether it's the planets or whether it's God, creator, source, energy. I just want to get more creative. I want to live. I want to feel alive. So let's step in and practice some grounding and coming into our heart and connecting and aligning, because this is the place where we start to get clarity in our mind. We get to create some peace in our mind, where we can just rest in that and think and blue sky think. So let's go into some grounding. So wherever you are, sitting on whatever piece of furniture, if you're driving, take this time to pull over, take this 10 minutes and learn something new and try it on and see if you can bring it into your everyday. And if you trip on something or bang into something, it's like, oh, did I ground today? Maybe not. And then take that moment in time to ground. But it's just simply feeling your feet on the floor, feeling your buttocks in the chair, and bringing in that breath that we practiced last week. And becoming aware that we practiced the week before of if there's any tension in the body. And take a nice breath and a deep breath into your lower abdomen, and with sound, allow your body to be that tuning fork. Mhm. Just allow your shoulders to drop 3 inches and allow your body to be fully supported as we're going to turn on all our sensories. We're going to come into the present and make sure we stay in the present. So if you forget what your sensory organs are, just look on your face. They're your eyes, what you see, your hear, your smell, your taste, your knowing. Mhm. Your touch and your intuitive knowing. And as you step into getting more connected to your body, your intuition comes online full stream. We create some space in between our thoughts, and our thoughts aren't just in this little box right here. Our thoughts are in our field, our biofield. So we're going to learn to expand our field, because if we're in a place of contraction, if we're crying or we're slumped over, we're sad, we come into this place of contraction, and sometimes that can be good because we want to bring everything back into our container. But we also want to be able to expand out and expand our field. So now with that imagination and all the sensories on, I want you to feel your feet on the floor, all 4 points of your feet. You might want to do the little yoga toes and just connect like a little gecko. And just imagine dropping down to the center core of the earth. There's in the center core of the earth is this magnetic energy, this crystalline core. And we go through varying levels to get through there. So we're going to go and pierce through the earth's crust with your feet. Or sometimes people like to imagine a tree and the tree roots going down. And there's always one major tree root off the tree roots. Be that tree root that goes down into the central core of the earth, piercing through the earth's crust. See if you can get into that rock and slate layer, the first layer that we're going to enter into, and see if it's moist or if it's sandy or if it's cool or if it's warm. See if you can taste it. You might even be able to hear it. And this is a really great way of identifying what is your strongest sort of sensory organs right now. If you can see it, is it easy to visualize? Is it easy to tap into the temperature? Can you hear the rhythm or the beat of the earth that she has? Is that she breathes with us? We breathe with her. Sometimes I can taste it and I get this really dry mineral taste in my mouth, and then come right down through into the next layer is the molten. It's a liquid layer. What color is it? How can you go faster in it? Do your etheric feet or your tree roots just slide through that beautiful molten, and the temperature of that molten and the color and the texture of it? Do you find that you want to stop and look around and come right down and feel the attraction of that crystalline core of the earth as we wrap our etheric feet or our tree roots around that? And this is our anchor. This is what we want to anchor into every single day. Even if you feel nervous at any time in the day, you can come back and anchor into this energy. And allow, with your inhale of your breath, permission to receive this energy and permission to call it up into the bottoms of your feet. So on the inhale of your breath, feel like you're sucking up that energy like a straw. And right up, 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 and let it come into the bottom of both your feet. And with your exhale, just allow it to come up your thighs or up to your calves and up to your knees and up to your thighs. Expand that beautiful Mother Earth energy. And does it have a color? It's often depicted as red. Feel and sense that. Can you feel some tingling coming in as you bring it in? Now, on your next inhale, I want you to bring it up into the pelvis region and really fill this area. This is our safety area. Come up into the lower abdomen as well and up into the chest. So breathe that in. Almost like you're sucking it up, and then on the expansion, just allow it to fill that full space, this spaciousness in the hips and the organs and the chest, and even allow it to come out and up over your shoulders and down your arms. Allow it to expand. And allow your fingertips just to face towards the earth, and just allow anything that needs and wants to be released right now to come out the little windows of your fingertips, your nails, and down into Mother Earth. And just allow that to, like a faucet, just allow it to flow. And it's like we want to turn the faucet off as we come back in, and take again some more of that energy that you're bringing up from Mother Earth. On the next inhale, inhale it up into your throat and up into your full head, just gently allowing it to fill your full head, and allow it to come out the top of your head if you like, and cascade down 360, touching your first and second layer of your biofield as it just as waterfalls down your body. And just notice what you sense in your body right here and right now. And bring your attention back to your feet. Do your feet feel any different? Do your legs feel any different? Allow your foot to fully sink into the earth. Check your buttocks in your seat. And how does that feel? Do you feel like you're really seated right now? We're going to come now into centering, and we center into the heart. And what this helps us to do is, if we've got our thoughts out in different places of worry or experiences or a to-do list, we want to call it back in. We want to bring it all back into the heart. And we can do that by just rocking a little bit front and back, or side to side, or just even in a little circle. You might even want to just imagine you're standing on one foot, like in tree pose, and you're drawing up all that energy, and you're pulling all your energy in to keep you at that call it the 0 point. It's kind of like you can just settle in to that point. And bring yourself again back into your heart. And if you can't find it right now, that's perfectly fine. Just fine. Just know where your 0 point is. Just stop where you feel that is that place. We're going to bring this fine line from the center core of the earth up through the perineum, up through your spine. We're going to come out the top of the head again as we create an alignment up through our solar system and past our Milky Way and into the cosmos. This fine line to divine, creator, source energy, higher self, higher consciousness, the place of many names. Bring yourself to this place. You can bring your hands just over your head. That's also seen to be as the ID point of our energy signature. I'm just playing with this lighting that's changing as I lift my hands. That's really interesting. As we call in, we take this fine line up to divine creator source energy. Sometimes you can even feel a little click in the head when you're doing that. And just know that you're locked in, and permission to receive this golden white light energy, this divine creator source energy. Allow it to cascade down that superhighway that you've created. And allow it to come into the head, filling the full head. You might even just want to put your hands over your face and feel that energy. Feel that illuminant. See if behind your eyes seems a bit brighter. See if you can sense it, taste it, smell it, know it. Allow it to come down through your throat, over your shoulders, down your arms to your hands, your fingertips again, releasing all that wishes to be released and healed. Permission to heal and permission to receive. Every moment of our waking day is permission to heal. So make sure you give permission to heal. And bring it into your heart again, filling your heart with this golden white light in your abdomen and all your organs, your hips, your pelvis region, all your sex organs, down into your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, and both your feet. And see what you notice here. What's your awareness here? This is a wonderful place to ask for help or ask a question. Or set your intention here and say, help me. show me, guide me. I want this more than anything. I want this to be me. I want this as me. This is me. I am that. And be that. Believe that. Beliefs are simply mental constructs. You can change that belief. And if you need help, you know where to come. And our beliefs act as a filter. And they filter all the information and they decide whether it's safe or not. This place puts you in a place of being grounded and safe. This place puts you in a way to be in your heart and learn to check in with your heart and speak from your heart and live from your heart. And it allows us to be connected to higher and other intelligence. It allows us to stay in this aligned state. Sometimes as we get nervous or frustrated or angry, that's when we step out of this state. This is a parasympathetic state of beingness. We go into a sympathetic state of beingness when we get nervous and angry, and we can go into dissociation where we actually can leave our body. Without being grounded, we just step right out of our body. We don't want to be in it anymore. We leave. If we're going to leave, we want to be in a place of groundedness where we can witness yourself in your day today and this week. Really witness yourself. Look at yourself. Look back when you go to the bathroom in the office or something today or home. Look back at the desk and who was that person that was just sitting there? What were they doing? How were they acting? What energy were they holding? And paying attention to that energy, because this is the energy that we're going to be changing over these next 8 weeks, is we're going to transmute this energy because we have to step into the unknown. Who do we want to be? Write that down, set that attention, and know it to be true. And the way that you can know it to be true is because you can step into it. And to step into it means you need to feel a little discomfort. This doesn't feel good. No, it's not going to feel good. That's why people don't change. That's the biggest mistake. We can set a goal, we can read a book, but if we don't take the action and go, this is uncomfortable. So how do we want it to be comfortable? We want to sit in the quiet of it. We want to have that conversation with ourselves, as strange as it might seem. So let's take 1 minute of silence right here, right now, and then I'll pull a card to assist us on our day. I hope you enjoyed this grounding, centering, and aligning. I would love to hear what shows up for you this week. And remember that every action and thought and feeling is motivated by your intention. So what is your intention? And how are you going to participate in that intention? And have fun. Create a reward system. So what are you thinking now? What intentions do you want to set? And what again do you want to release this week? You want to release the story to emotions that are being held by your thoughts. And step into a new story. Step into the new change, the new you. Let's pull a card. Thank you for being here. Everything is here for you. waiting to be received. Everything is here for you, waiting to be received. And then the question that I want you to ask yourself is, I just printed it off. I forgot to grab it. What areas of your life are stagnant? What areas of your life are stagnant? And this is the first place you want to start to disinvest that energy and reinvest it in yourself. We're building up the human energy field, your human energy field. We're building up your energy, and we're calming those different parts of the body and the mind, so that with this, then your recollection, your remembrance of your purpose and what you're here to do and what you would like to add and become and be is accessible for you with ease and grace. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week. Take good care. I love you. If you need any help, book in. Come in and get an advanced integrative energy healing treatment. It's all available on www.BlissBE.METHOD. And really come in and experience your difference. If you want to take this on high speed and you want some support with it, then bring in your energetic body, and to do that, bring in your energy practitioner. Sending so much love. I love you. Bye for now.